Nathan Zoea has a hard time being taken seriously as an artist.
I was kind of getting shunned by galleries because they kind of just laughed at what I was doing.
Yvonne Blake spent his teen years running from the cops.
I heard from the houses behind where I was painting, be like, hey, what are you doing?
And Bob McKay is just looking for a way to get noticed.
It's hard to be first at anything, really.
A lot of the art that's in the show is stuff that, off the top, people might not think it's art, and they might think it's just a baseball hat. And the whole point of the show is to make sure that they meet the artist behind it, they understand the process behind creating it, and hopefully, by the end of the half hour, they have an appreciation that, wow, you know what, that is art. Nathan Zoea makes sculptures out of Lego. Sounds like children's play, but the sculptures that he makes are really special art. He's got a great line that he says, he sees the world as if it was made by bricks. He looks at a person's face and he imagines it being made out of bricks. And I think that's true for a lot of artists. It's not about what they do with their hands, it's what they do with their eyes. It's the way they see the world, and then they recreate the world the way they see it. Not the way you expect to see it or the way the rest of us see it, but the way they see it with their own, I guess, sounds pretentious, but artist's eyes. And that's what he's creating, is what he sees. He's just doing it out of Lego. Graffiti is really a hot button issue in a lot of big cities, in Canada and the States, all around the world really. Some people love it, some people don't like it. We found a graffiti artist named Media who started out doing stuff that was illicit, illegal. Just sneak out in the dead of night and spray paint on a wall. He morphed from that to doing corporate design work using the same art skills. He is the poster boy, really, for modern graffiti, both where it started from, i.e. kids getting in trouble, to an art form that people are willing to pay big money for. Big money to have him put their art on his wall. So he really is, in one person, showing the whole gamut of graffiti from beginning to end. Bob McKay builds incredible motorcycles. Bob McKay likes to tell stories. One of the stories that Bob will tell you is that he wings it, that he just starts and he's sculpting metal, and at the end of the day he's created this beautiful bike. Honestly, I just don't believe it. A lot of the artists talk about creating things as it goes and being very organic. I don't think it really happens that way. They might not draw it out, they might not sketch it out on paper, but there's a planning process that's going on inside their head, even if they don't know that it's going on. Because what Bob creates, these motorcycles he creates, they're art, but they also go real fast. And there's just no way you could do that on the fly.